Hello everybody and welcome to the Wonderfully Hopeless podcast. My name's Charity and it is March 13th. It is 6:45. Sorry, no video last week. My husband's D&D game got canceled and I just can't film a video when he's in the house. He forgets I'm filming and he interrupts like 30 billion times. Or he's loud with his game or whatnot. So I just don't film at this point if he's not at his D&D game. So he wasn't there. And yeah, I've been doing a bunch of stuff. Spring has sprung. It is, 75-ish, I think, outside right now. So, I've been out doing yard chores. I was doing yard chores yesterday. Getting a ton of stuff done. Thunderstorms are supposed to come in tonight and the temperature's going to drop. So, for Friday. So, get in the nice weather while I can. But yeah, that does impact the amount of crafting, just like the math, which, because I've been doing all the outside chores, the math is getting neglected, but apparently it's spring break, so I did my math for the week anyway. But anyway, so that's been going on. My cat is complaining because I'm disturbing her nap. And the other kitty is outside in his catio because that got delivered and built last week. So yeah, I have been very busy. I can't even remember everything I have done for the last 2 weeks. I have done a fair bit of crafting. I might have finished 2 things, but I can't remember, so I'm not even going to get the poncho out because it's put up. I can't remember if I finished it or not, or showed it in the last video or not. And it's already put up with the gift knits, so I'm not getting it out. I finished, let's see, I have sewing, some sewing, I'm not bringing it all in here to show. I finished some knitting, I've got some crochet, and I actually got some cross stitch done. And I did some coloring. I've really been enjoying the coloring here recently. I'm not going to show you the coloring. That was a little boring. Alright, no marking the cross stitch. So yeah. So, let's see. Let's start with the socks, the knitting, because it's right in front of me. And I need to, my husband wants his socks. So, yeah. Alright. And my cat apparently feels the need for attention because she's spoiled. Aren't you? Yes. See, she shuts up if I pick her up. Isn't that great? Yes, I know. Can I go back to what I was doing now? Huh? Do I have your permission? Okay. I know. Alright. So, I finished my husband's socks. They are very mismatched. I did this one first. And I did the cuffs are in Leading Men Fiber Arts Oh Christmas Tree. And this is Mistletoe Kisses, I think. From Turtle Pearl yarns. And then I ran out of yarn, so I did the last part of the foot and the toe in Cascade Heritage. And so for the second sock, again, same thing, but I did the heel in the Cascade so that the foot finished where it should, and I could do the toe. So, my husband won't care, but lesson learned, it's good to do when you're questioning if you have enough yarn, do the heel in a contrasting color. So, those are done. He will be super excited. The next socks is my Sally socks, and one is done. Yay, one was done the last time I showed you. And the second one was here the last time. I did the heel, and I'm probably about halfway through no, I'm more than halfway through the foot. If we were to hold them up together, and the toe probably starts there. So I've got 2 stripes left, approximately. So that's awesome sauce. Hopefully, hoping to have these done by next week. So that would be awesome. And let's see, needles are Chaigu, 9 inches, and it's a size 0. And the yarn, the cuffs are in Regia, just a gray Regia that I had on hand, and this is Felici, and the colorway is Sally. Of course, you can't get that anymore. I bought several skeins when I found it because Nightmare Before Christmas is my jam. And these are what I've been working on the most this week because I want them finished. Alright. Alright. Sorry about that. Battery died. I was worried about that. Alright. Next. This will be a new start. But this is a quick project bag I made. For St. Patty's Day, I made 2 because I wanted to. And these are snaps. And this is my next sock for my husband. So I have, these are Knitter's Pride Zings, 9 inch, size 0, 2 millimeter. And then the yarn is Felici in Time Traveler. So kind of a Doctor Who inspired colorway, so I'm going to start that, and then I'm pairing it with a Cascade Heritage in a cream color for the cuffs, heels, and toes. So I'm hoping to get those started in the next couple days, but I really want the other pair of socks done. I'm kind of trying to get those powered through so that I can start 2 new pairs of socks and get those going. So there's that. And then next up is crochet. So this is my Tunisian crochet project. This is one of Tony Lipsy's patterns. I forget which one. Let's see. So, pretty sparkly. You can see there's the detail on the side. It's coming all along really nicely. I switched this to a Denise hook, and it's an H, or I think that's a 5 millimeter. And the yarn is a mandala, Lion Brand mandala in sequins, and it is Amortine. So I am almost done with the first ball, and then I'll join in the second ball. It is a Christmas present, yet to be determined for who, but I'm trying to get some gift knits done, and my family prefers easy care, so I tend to make projects for them in acrylic so that if the kids or the teenagers wreck them, nobody gets upset, and they can just throw everything in the washing machine and I don't have to worry about care. So that's always my philosophy with that, and it works for my family. Alright. Next up is another Tunisian crochet project in another new bag. This is a new start. And it is, I'm trying to remember the name of the pattern. I mean, it's barely started. It's a triangle shawl, Wayland, I think, or something like that. I am loosely-ish following the directions, but it's me, so no, I'm not. Basically, it's going to be a triangle shawl, and it's using green yarns. So I had a plethora of Leading Men Fiber Arts mini skeins, and I decided I would pull out the green ones, and then I am pairing it with a full skein of, I think this is Apocalypse. I have a tag stuck in here. Which one is this? No, Starting Point. So I'm pairing it with Starting Point, and I am, I wanted a green shawl. I have a shawl wall. I have lots of different colors. I didn't have green, and I was feeling the St. Patty's Day vibe and spring, and so this is what I decided to do. I'm using a Progress Keeper from Adore Knits. That's just the rest of the stitch markers with the set so that I don't misplace them. So, really want to work on it. However, I have been swamped and haven't had time to work on it. So, I've started it, and that's about as far as we've gotten. The last knitting project is a whip from last year. It is a blanket. I have been having horrible insomnia, and so I have been trying to just work on something mindless before bed in a vain attempt to be able to get some sleep. It's not working. But this and an audiobook has been what I've been doing when I'm attempting to tire my brain out and lull myself to sleep. So yeah, I've made a little progress. This is loosely based on Kay Jones's My Favorite Blanket she was doing last year. Again, loosely based. I am putting on an I-cord border because I like the I-cord border. I don't know what I'm going to do in the middle. That's the middle's problem, and I'm not there yet, so I'm not worrying about it. Again, it is just a nice mindless knit, using random yarn that is inspired by the month. So January, nice and cold, the blues, and I think the two yarns, one of them was I think Aurora Borealis for Knit Picks. I don't remember what the other blue was. And then February was a dragon fruit yarn. I can't remember I think Black Cat fiber. And I don't remember which other one was with it. This was two Hobby Lobby yarns, I do believe. And this is two Hobby Lobby yarns. So, I mean, you can kind of see I wasn't going flowers, I was just going colors that reminded me of the month. So, January, cold, blues and purples. February, reds, pinks, a little green, because in Illinois, you start seeing green in February because, you know, this state is weird for weather. March, St. Patty's Day, and some spring flowers. April is the color month I'm currently on, and you know, April showers, so blues, and then some yellows for sunshine, and some pale pinks for the first flowers. I don't know what I'm going to use for May, but I feel like it needs to be super colorful because April showers bring me flowers, so I want something super colorful. And some green to anchor it. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that yet, but we'll we'll see what's in the scrappy pile. So there's that one. And then we go to cross stitch. So, super exciting. I got a page finish on my mermaid. So, let's see. I finished this page here. You can see her hand. And I am starting this page, and I'll work all the way down, and that will give me a good chunk of the mermaid. And then once I get off the mermaid, it's into larger blocks color and it will go faster. So I am super stoked about that. That really made me want to stitch, although this is not soothing and relax the mind before bed. So it hasn't been seeing a ton of time with the insomnia. Plus, I've been outside busy, so. Between the outside and the math, the cross stitch has been seeing more time. I've worked on 3 projects, but not a ton on any of them. I pushed through getting that finish on Mermaid. It was like 500 stitches one night. And I just stayed until I got it. I need to get a lit roller pet here. So here's where I'm at on my Serenity Prayer. I did do a little bit, not a ton, because again, nice weather, been busy, life. But I am trying to remember to at least do a couple hundred stitches or 100 stitches on this every Sunday. I did not work on it last Sunday. Or maybe I did for a few minutes, but not for very long. And then, because I had been working on the Mermaid and I didn't want to take it off the stand to put on the Serenity Prayer, I was hoping to actually get more time on the Mermaid. And then, yeah, daylight savings time sucked and I haven't gotten sleep all week. And yeah, so the last one is the one I actually might work on some tonight. If the weather holds off a little longer, I'm going to go outside and stitch. But it's starting to get kind of cloudy out there, so we'll see. So, this is the We Believe style, and I've been working on the Science is Real. I was really kind of hoping to have this finished this month, but that is so not going to happen. But, hey, progress is progress. So, I'm getting towards the top of the loop, and I'm hoping I can maybe get the Atom done at some point. I enjoy working on this one. It's a lot of fun to work on. I like the fabric, the dark fabric and the bright colors. So I enjoy it when I get to work on it. And it's not as complicated as some of my others, so it's just a nice, easy, mindless knit. And sometimes that's an awesome thing. So that, in a mouthful, is everything I worked on in the last 2 weeks. Like I said, coloring, but I'm not going to show coloring. I have been enjoying coloring. That's another thing to do to quiet the mind when I can't sit still with the arthritis and the restless legs. And thankfully it's been warm, so I haven't been dealing with the arthritis in the last few days. Last week arthritis was horrible. This week warm, no arthritis. Yay. So that's great. Restless legs is another kettle of fish, and the medication's not working, and yeah. So I got my Yarnable. I have already put away the extras, but I thought I would show you the pretty yarn. I don't know if I want to cast this on for a pair of socks, because I've been getting Yarnable for a little while, and I've yet to actually use the yarn. It's all beautiful, but I've yet to actually cast one on. So, I'm buying this yarn. I think I need to actually cast it on. So, I have several of them. Maybe I need to cast them on. So, I have this one. This is Here We Grow Again. I was really hoping for something St. Patty's Day inspired. It's not a bad colorway. It's pretty, but there's that one. Let me show you a couple, and you guys can give me your opinion. Let's just do a quick stash dive. Let's see. Yarnable. Like I said, I have a few. Just one or two. And I'm not getting them all out. I'm just getting the ones I know where are. So, we have Laugh Some More, Worry Less. So it's a s'more theme. We have The Raven. So this is supposed to be a Halloween theme. I do not get Halloween from this at all, but it is kind of cute. There's a little neon in it, but there's that one. This is Winter Mint. Okay, let's see. And then we have Frosty Fox. I'm telling you, I need to cast one of these on. This screams fall, so maybe not this one. How Time Flies. So I think this was the January or the December. I can't remember. Very pretty. And like I said, there's more, and this is Love is Love. So those are the ones I have currently. I don't know which one I want to cast on. I kind of like, well, I like them all. They're very pretty. I'm just not sure which one I want to make socks on. So, if you have an opinion, tell me in the comments below, what one should I cast on? Because I will be casting on, hopefully this weekend. I will probably cast on my husband's and mine, because we get the cuffs started so that one can go in my bag for work and one can just be my travel project, or a house project. I like to keep socks when we're sitting outside or whatever. So yeah, I think that's it. Like I said, I want to go outside and enjoy a little weather before it starts raining. I'm kind of hoping, plus the cat's out in the catio, so I probably gotta go get the cat. So, with that, I want to say thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment down below. And I will talk to you guys next week. Bye now.